Hello everyone, this is Miss Byrd. Today we're going to be talking about special products of polynomials. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so for today, we are going to be multiplying polynomials, but today is kind of like you're going to see shortcuts. So right here, skip a line under the title, and we're going to write down there are 3 special scenarios where shortcuts can be used. There are 3 special scenarios where shortcuts can be used. Understanding a shortcut. So skip a line and put understanding. Understanding a shortcut is all about seeing the patterns. So there are 3 special products that we're going to talk about today. The first one is called square of a sum. So we have open parentheses a plus b, close parentheses, to the second power equals a to the second power plus 2 times ab plus b to the second power. So an example of that would be, let's say, for example, the given says, x plus 4 to the second power. Okay, so that's the given. So the way it would work is this would be considered A and this would be considered B. So the x is A and the 4 will be B. And so where A is we're going to square it. So A, we're going to do x to the second power plus 2 times, now A we said was x, and B is 4, plus B squared. And when you simplify it, you end up with x to the second power plus 8x plus 16. So this is the answer. So that's square of a sum. Then there's also square of a difference. So I'm going to bring this over here. And instead of sum, we're going to write difference. Okay, so square of a difference would be a minus b, and all of that to the second power. So we would do a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. You're going to notice that they're almost the same, but the difference is right here is subtraction, and right here is subtraction again. And then up here would be addition. Okay, so let's see an example. So let's say the given was 2x minus 6 to the second power. Okay, so here, same thing. This would be a and this would be b. So a to the second power, so we would say 2x, now all of it, to the second power, minus 2 times 2x times 6. Now, did you notice I didn't put negative 6? Because this subtraction is part of the formula right here, and we just want b, not negative. Okay, so it's just the 6. So it's times 6, and then plus 6 squared. So it's going to be just the letter b, just the 6. Okay, so 2x to the second power is 4x squared. And then here, when you simplify this part, you get negative 24x, because 2 times 2 is 4, times 6, 24. And then plus 6 squared, which is 36. So this is our answer. Okay, so that's square of a difference. And the last rule, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the next page. The last rule is product of a sum and a difference. Okay, so that is when you have, open parentheses, a plus b, close parentheses, times, open parentheses, a minus b, close parentheses. So this is a product of a sum, you see here the sum, and a difference. And so what's going to happen here is your answer will be a to the second power minus b to the second power. So let me show you an example of that. Let's say your given was 3x minus 4 times 3x plus 4. So you see how they're exactly the same, but one's subtraction and one is addition. And so what we're going to do is this is a and this is b. And so a squared, so we're going to do 3x, all of that to the second power, minus, you keep the minus, and then b is going to be the 4 alone, not the negative 4. So here would be 4 to the second power. Okay, so 3x to the second power is 9x to the second power minus 16, and this is our answer. Okay. Okay, so let's see some examples. Okay, number 1. The given says x plus 7 to the second power. Okay, so if we look back at our notes, this is a square of a sum. So we're going to use, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And so this is going to be a and this is b. Okay, so a squared is going to be x to the second power plus, bring down the 2. A is x times 7, and then plus 7 squared. Okay, so now let's just simplify this. X squared plus, what do you get right here? 14x plus, what do you get here? 49. And so this is it. Okay, so that was number 1. Number 2, 7x minus 3 to the second power. So here you can see this is the square of a difference. So we're going to use almost the same thing, but this time with the subtraction, right? So you have a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So this is a and this is b. So we have 7x to the second power minus 2 times 7x times 3, not negative 3, right? Because this is part of the given, well, part of the equation, the formula, excuse me. And then here we're going to add 3 to the second power. Okay, let's simplify it. We get 49x to the second power. And then here, negative 2 times 7x times 3 gives us negative 42x. And then plus 9. So this is our answer here. So that was number 2. Number 3, four x minus y, all of that to the second power. Okay. So we can see here it's the difference, the square of a difference. So we're going to use a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. This is a, this is b. Okay, try this one on your own. All right, so let me go ahead and work this out. We end up with 4x to the second power minus 2 times 4x times y plus y to the second power. I'm going to simplify it. So I have 16x to the second power minus 8xy plus y to the second power. So this is it. Okay. That was number 3. Let's look at number 4. Number 4, 3m plus n, and all of that to the second power. Okay, so here you can see it is a square of a sum. So I'm going to use a square plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay, try this one on your own. Alrighty, so here we have 3m to the second power plus 2 times 3m times n plus n to the second power. Okay, when I simplify it, I get 9m to the second power, that's a 9, plus 6mn plus n to the second power. So this is it. Okay, you're going to notice in polynomials, usually they like to put the variables in alpha order. So that's why m goes first with the second power, and then m to the first power, and n is attached to it, and then n to the second power goes last, okay? So it usually will be in alpha order, just like it did up here. X goes first, and then x to the first power, and then you put the last variable. Okay, so the next example is with product of a sum and difference. So the next one is number 5. So we have x plus 10 times x minus 10. So you can see here that they're almost the same, except one is addition and one is subtraction. So then when you see it like that, you can use this shortcut, which is the product of a sum and a difference. And when you have that, your answer will be, your answer will be a to the second power minus b to the second power. Okay, so if this is a and this is b, then a to the second power is going to be x to the second power minus, and then b will be 10 to the second power. Now I need to simplify it, so I have x to the second power minus 10 times 10, 100, and this is it. Let me know if you have questions. Number 6. I'm going to go to the next page. Okay, so number 6, we have 2x plus 1 times 2x minus 1. So you can see they're almost the same, but one's addition, one is a subtraction. So then our answer is going to be the a square a square minus b square. Okay, so if this is a and this is b, I'm going to have 2x square minus 1 square. Simplify everything, so you end up with 4x squared minus 1. And this is it. Okay, number 7. X plus 3y times x minus 3y. Okay, try this one on your own. Okay, so let's see how we did. So it's supposed to be a square minus b square, and this is a and this is b. So we end up with x squared minus 3y squared. Okay, when I simplify it, I get x squared minus, so 3y squared is 9y squared. Okay, that's the last example. That's it. Thank you so much. This is Miss Byrd. Have a good one.